Yeah, great to have your company right here on DXB today. Hope you're enjoying the show thus far. And if you aren't, do send us your thoughts, your comments or whatever on the socials throughout the show. Dubai Continues to Care is our big theme today, looking at some of the organisations, some of the initiatives that are helping those behind the scenes, doing a lot of work behind the scenes as well, to helping those most in need, including our next guest. Joining us now in the studio is Jennifer Sault. Jennifer's the founder of Thrift for Good, a charity thrift shop, but with a big mission. Jen, always good to see you. Thanks so much indeed for joining us.
Good to see you too. Thank you for having me.
Thrift for Good has been so well established in recent times as well. A lot of people will be well aware of the extraordinary work you're doing. Talking of extraordinary, we're living through fairly extraordinary and uncertain times at the moment. Have you found that you've had to adapt the model in recent times to care for what people really need at the moment?
So yes, I mean, we're always looking at strategy and context to make the best decisions to protect the children we serve. So during this time, we've really doubled down on our biggest strength, which is thankfully community. So we've been looking a lot into initiatives that we can do to support people here. I really believe that the biggest indicator for resilience is community as well. So it's been actually very touching and a meaningful experience to pull in our volunteers closer, to talk more with our partners, to develop new programs that are more accessible and offer more accessible pricing to help people in times where that might be of benefit to them. So yeah.
Now we've talked a lot about partnerships on this episode. I know you just mentioned them as well. Let's talk about this partnership and how you create a unified ecosystem to make everything operate and be as effective as possible. What are you guys doing and how are you delivering it?
Yes, so it's my favorite part of the job. We're really connectors between people who want to do good and ways to do that. So during this time, for example, we've created like a micro sponsorship package, I can call it, where teams that still need people to come together can do small, very reasonably priced engagements to look at the mental health of their team, the connection, the community, and then of course that having a purpose. So we work in partnership with so many people, from our in-kind sponsors to our sponsors, people wanting to do good, those in our teams, and of course on the ground, governments. It's everywhere. We just coordinate
you guys are inspiring. You're amazing. Dr. Sonia, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking that continuity has been such a big theme from this team, and I was thinking that one of the pieces of continuity in philanthropy and in anything is entrepreneurial mindset and entrepreneurship. And that is really an undertone for what you do to make sure that it's sustainable. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, that's a great point. I think in uncertain times, that's when you see the strengths of your organization. And for the children we serve during uncertain times, it's where it's more critical to have that continuity, to make sure that we don't compromise on promises we've made to those that need it the most. So we're really not being reactive when these uncertain times come, and we're looking more at how we can be more stable, have that reserve funding, have those stronger relationships to ensure that no matter what comes our way, we can come out of it even more resilient. If that answers your question, yeah.
So I'm interested to know, once you've started a project, how do you maintain that? And so it has long-term, structure and can carry on for years to come?
Yes, of course. So at Thrift for Good, we donate 100% of our profits to support these charity projects. And we work in partnership with Gulf for Good, the local nonprofit organization. So they're a key partner in doing this distribution work. The further partnership piece on this is we're working very much on the ground with local experts. And we go campaign by campaign project basis and always return to the same charity projects. There's no point doing a project once to help a child once if they need the same kind of intervention next year. So we're really looking strategically in how we can protect kids in the areas of health, education, housing, not just today, but hopefully so they're empowered to be able to do the same for their kids when that time comes.
We mentioned uncertain times. Uncertainty comes in a number of different guises, but uncertainty in getting the supplies and the resources you need is a clear and present concern for many at the moment. So how do you prioritise when it comes to interventions, the backdrop of those uncertainties?
Yeah, a great question. So it's leaning more into our mission. So if our mission is to reduce waste and to raise money for kids, we have to focus in on that. If we're doing it and it doesn't serve those purposes, we stop doing it. And it's really about ultimately how can we best serve the kids? How can we best serve our community? Opening the doors in ways that bring people together and just make it easier during these times, if that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, I love the idea of sustainability being a core function, and I've been living here for a long time now, as all of us have, I think, and I'm wondering, you know, how do those Dubai UAE values have affected and shifted how you think about this business?
Yeah, I feel very lucky to be here and to be doing this here where it can have such a big impact. And I really think the nature of giving is ingrained in this country. So there's so many people that are willing to contribute their clothes, to volunteer their time, to partner, to look at how they can translate small actions into deep, meaningful impact. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about just taking it from there. How can people, someone like me, because you haven't really talked about your business that much in your organization, someone like me who has some extra spare clothes hanging around the house, what is it? Take us from point A to point Z.
Yeah, so I guess
point A to B, I guess. Let's start from the beginning. Yeah.
So again, be part of our community, as I've mentioned. So in our charitable pre-loved clothing stores, we have 4 locations in Dubai, and we welcome anyone to drop off anything, clothes that you don't need anymore. For men, women, children, any condition. We've built up circular waste management systems around that, so nothing goes to landfill and everything goes back to help people in need. You can be part of our community by volunteering your time. So coming in and helping us sort, helping us come together to do the work we do. A customer, it's a great time to get beautiful, high quality clothing in one of our locations, so come visit. And partner, like I said, we're always looking for people that can help reduce our overheads so we can donate more to the kids, or that are looking for meaningful ways to engage their team in something embedded in sustainability and giving back.
Definitely a lot of options there.
Yeah, definitely.
Wonderful.
Can you share with us any examples where your system has maybe been stress tested and what you did and how you overcome it?
Yeah. So we have gone through periods of stress testing. We were actually born during COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, so thrifting, I think it is a resilient model because when things are uncertain, people look for cheaper options. They look for getting the same quality and value, and also maybe clearing out a little bit more. It's also during uncertain times leaning into that, and like I said, really finding ways to enhance how communities come together and look for comfort within each other, and how to make a deeper meaning beyond the uncertainty that's happening. That's how we approach our uncertain times and get through them with more strength.
Incredible stuff. Well, thank you so much, Jennifer, for being on the show today and sharing all the amazing work that you're doing with Thrift for Good. So thank you so much. But Dina, I'm going to throw over to you because I think we have a quiz now.
It's more of a getting to know our guest co-host, and Jen, we're going to just keep you seated here for just a moment here. Getting to know, maybe a shout out to a couple of our favorite homegrown local businesses here in the UAE. So Sonia, I'm going to ask you a list of questions as our honored guest host today. You ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. If you had to pick one of your favorite cafes to work in peace and get inspired, which one would it be?
You're going to laugh, but it's -18. It's an ice cream parlor shop. It has a cafe, but it's this wonderful Lebanese lady, and it's in Russell Square, and she brings on her own flair to her ice cream, and it's just this really sweet pink shop.
That is the least expected answer. I love it. Your favorite place in the city for taking the family out?
Oh, that has to be the beach. Just any public beach on Jumeirah. I love it.
A bucket list, an activity that you still have yet to tick off in the UAE?
Skydiving.
Oh, you're going to do that, are you?
One day, but right now I'm still a little too scared. But one day I'm going to get there.
YOLO, right? Is there a restaurant that you keep going back to because it just has a dish that you can't get enough of?
Oof. That would be 3 by Eva's. They have this feta, I hope I'm saying it correctly, with aubergine in it that I discovered, and I can't get enough.
Love it. Oh, thank you so much. That's great. Little insight there to our guest co-host.
Bit of insight. Thank you, Dr. Sonny. Thank you so much indeed to you. Thanks to the Foundation for all that you do here in the region. So thank you very much indeed for guest co-hosting. And Jen, similar to you as well, extraordinary cause, going from good things to great things. So thank you so much indeed for being with us here tonight and all that you do.